After the San Francisco 49ers stifled the greasy grime and Green Bay Packers Saturday night 13-10, a lot of credit deservedly goes to defense coordinator DeMeco Ryans. Aaron Rodgers only had 196 yards passing and 10 DACE points. It allowed the Niners to hover around, hang around, and be opportune at the right moment, and they did right at the end of the game. Tom Pelissero reporting that Ryans is staying in the Midwest. He's interviewing with the Vikings today, Sunday. He was supposed to interview Wednesday, but respect, he held off until after the Packers game because he didn't want to break up his bandwidth, and he wanted to get his team ready to play the Packers because he still has priorities. I respect that because, Pat Shurmur 2017 getting the Giants job and right before 38-7, maybe he wasn't too focused after. I don't know. Who knows? But the Vikings, I'm gonna put it on the table right now. I've said the entire time, keep an open mind, whether it be the GM job, the head coaching job, whatever. Have an open mind, but all roads right now lead to DeMeco Ryans. And I understand recency bias, yes, but that does matter. And the Wilfs, big time impression. They saw what happened to the Vikings when they played in Lambeau, and they saw what happened when DeMeco Ryans' defense played in Lambeau. Plus, they saw him on the sidelines interacting with players. He was fired up. You could tell that the players love playing for him, and I think that he will be a head coach of the entire team, which we kind of need. First off, yes, let's get out of the way. DeMeco Ryans is not an offensive mind. I understand the merit of hiring an offensive-minded head coach, but just because you can call a couple plays on 3rd and 2 doesn't mean that you're going to be a true leader of men. Again, I do not care. I want the best leader of this football team. I want the manager of the game. I want the best manager of the locker room, and you can hire people to call plays. I mean, maybe he brings press conference wonder boy Mike McDaniel along with him to call plays for the Vikings. That'd be great. And I do think that Ryans, being a stud player, back in the day, middle linebacker, the true quarterback of the defense, seeing the entire field, understanding situational football, calling the defense, wearing that green dot for many years, that is really going to help him. And I think that him being very young in terms of being a head coach, he's only 6 years removed from the game, and being able to connect with the younger generation of players is something that Mike Zimmer really had a tin ear for towards the end, and was ultimately one of the downfalls and a source of a lot of friction in that locker room. So I am all in on DeMeco Ryans, man. Secondly, ESPN's Jeremy Fowler reported this week that the Wilfs are still enamored with Mike Tomlin, and he was the Vikings DC for 1 year in 2006 before he got the Steelers job. Wilfs were owners then. They understand, like, hey, even though it would be great to hire a head coach who's been there, done that, got the t-shirt, or someone who has a lot of experience, if you're a leader, if you're going to be a head coach, may as well get it done right now. And just because the resume's a little bit thin, just like DeMeco Ryans is, it shouldn't stop things, right? DeMeco Ryans is in the same mold. He's that charismatic leader with only 1 year defensive coordinator experience, but he's ready. He is. He will be a head coach. He will be a great one out of the box, so why not start the clock now? Because many dudes go their entire careers as coordinators because that's what they are. Like that's their Peter principle. They've reached their level of incompetence. Why do you think it took Zimmer so long to finally land a head coaching job, and it turned out it didn't work out so great, right? So some guys are just meant to be position coaches. Some guys are just meant to be coordinators. Some guys are meant to be head coaches, and DeMeco Ryans is the latter, man. And background, 37 years young, former 2006 second-round pick by the Texans out of Alabama. Roll Tide. Spent 10 years with Houston and Philly, two-time Pro Bowler, 2006 Defensive Rookie of the Year, first-team All-Pro in 2007. Got into coaching with the Niners in 2017, worked his way up, 3 years as linebacker coach, and then this year took over as DC after Rob Saleh took over the Jets job. And the Vikings, it does seem like they're circling in on Ryan Poles from the Chiefs to be the new GM, as well as DeMeco Ryans. The Ryans, Poles, and DeMeco getting it done, man. I'm in. I am effing in. Where it's a new day, a new dawn. You want youth, you want some innovation, and DeMeco Ryans, like, just hearing him talk, man, like go through his press conferences. You can understand why his players are so fired up to play for him. And if you have to wait until the Niners and Jimmy G are in the Super Bowl, don't care, man. But yeah, DeMeco Ryans, like, I am ready to run through a brick wall for that man right now. So DeMeco Ryans hasn't been requested for any other interviews besides the Vikings. If things go well on Sunday, hire him. I understand you wanted to hire the GM first. Hire Poles and DeMeco Ryans right now. Right now. A new day, new dawn. Let's go, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings need to hire DeMeco Ryans Write me out. Let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work, put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.